Hey everybody, it's Sarah, aka the Mill Coach, and it's time for our second installment of the Epic Shit Challenge. Well, yesterday we spent a lot of time really digging deep into the things that are awesome, right? Those strengths, talents, passions, abilities, those things that just make us feel on fire, right? And so now we're going to take those things, those strengths that we listed out, and we're going to apply them to roles. Roles in your life that give you just the most fulfillment, the most passion, that just, you love fulfilling those roles. And I want you to identify 3 to 5 of those. And so a couple of examples. One of the most important roles for my life is of mother, right? The person or people associated with that would be Brighton and Cash, my little love muffins, right? And so I'm going to look at those strengths that I listed and say, all right, when do I feel or when have I embodied these strengths, talents, passions in this particular role? What was that time like? What was I doing? What was the situation? And just kind of note some of those things. And then you're going to go to the next role. Another important role for me would be of wife. And so as I look through those list of passions, strengths, abilities, I might look at the motivator and say, all right, how have I been really a motivator as I'm fulfilling this role of wife to my husband, right? Again, note some of those things. What did that feel like? What was the situation? Then you're going to go to the next role. Another role for me is of coach. And, I think that there are a lot of strengths that I embody there. So I'm going to pick one of those things. So basically, you're going to do that. You're going to say, these were the strengths that I said. Here are the roles that are important in my life. Here is a time when I was rocking, when I was embodying those things. Now, why am I asking you to do this? Well, I think it's really important that you are able to connect with times when you have been super successful and when things were just really, really great. Because, if you remember those things and you can come up with those concrete examples, it's easier to say, I know that I'm going to do that again. I've done it. And I just have to remember that I can do it again, right? Because just like I said yesterday, no matter what your epic shit is, you can make it happen. But you have to believe it. And you have to have it come from your gut. Right? You have to come from your heart, come from those things that are easy, right? The epic shit that you're going to put out in the world doesn't have to be hard. It has to be those things that are truly grounded in the essence of you. So that's all we have to do for today's challenge. It's all about applying your strengths to the roles that matter most to you. Now, if you feel so compelled to share a couple of thoughts on our Facebook group about your roles and times when you have been embodying your awesome, then feel free. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow, and keep on rocking.